press play. Don't pause. Pause.
Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan, and we have the boys.
DC Sun.
Yeah.
Those are the boys.
And JJ.
And Marta in spirit.
Who said in spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, Marta. Has Marta ever been part of the boys?
No.
Watch?
She's never seen it.
Yeah,
She's never seen it.
yeah.
No, but hopefully she'll come around and watch the show eventually.
She's the female. Is that what it
female.
is? She's
Yeah.
the
The
female.
girls.
She literally could be the
Well,
female. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
she's
Yeah, now you know it's funny. So my girl just sneezed in the background. Literally every time. What the hell are you doing, bro? every time somebody sneezes, ever since that first episode of this season, I'll never look at a sneeze ever
yeah, right.
again.
Like, you okay?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo. Yeah, that was terrible. So we got everybody at the Red Dreaded Nation, at the request of the Red Dreaded Nation. We got the boys together to watch this particular episode. People were praying. People were asking me every day. They were like, please, please, please bring the boys in for this episode, Herogasm. Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are. So we, how many of you guys are familiar with Herogasm in the comics?
I am.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I guess.
So in short, to the public, because this isn't, it's probably not spoilers. To the public, this is like an Avengers level in-game threat, basically. And so Homelander essentially goes up and he in comics wise, Homelander and the rest of the Seven go to the media and they're like, look, we have an alien threat that we need to take care of. The Chitauri are somewhere off planet.
Yeah.
We got to go off planet, and we're assembling all the superheroes of the world to go fight this threat. And we'll be back in a few weeks or something like that, or a few days.
Yeah.
What really happens is they go to a remote island and basically bang each other like crazy, and all sorts of powers on the table. Homelander's getting some. Black Noir did get some.
Borders for anything. You do whatever you're gonna do, kind of thing.
Exactly, like all the roles, even the vice president and other politicians would show up and be doing some weird, freaky stuff, and it's just it literally is
President
what
Biden.
they say.
Do you think they did this episode and released it during this time on purpose?
What do you mean?
Do you think that has anything to do with
Well-
marketing wise? It's Pride Month, and one of the big things in the boys are being a hero. What you or villain, just being a superpowered being, you do whatever you want to. Like, your rules don't really apply the same as people would say someone that doesn't have powers. So it's something that we might find a little strange, like, well, that's every day kind of thing. Yeah. So I think
I want to say yes and no, but the thing about it,
marketing wise, I just think it's smart to release it during this time. If that wasn't the case, and if it was, it's smart. Because it's literally including everybody and everything.
Follow the comics either, though, right? And
right, it's definitely not because
freaky.
Well, it can't really follow the comics. They've already changed a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing I was
superhero sex, they've already shown it a lot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the first episode, or first or
a little
second
different.
episode, like they keep showing a bunch of like superpowered orgies, but not not
But
as
not on
bad.
their own island, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. So it'll be
Quite
interesting.
tame.
DC wants more.
He wants to see Homelander just butt naked
Not
rip
on their
a plane
own
apart,
island.
like
I just want to see how the show is being adapted from the comic books, because looking back at the comic books, as good as they were, it's also dated in some themes.
yeah, totally.
And storytelling. So seeing all these adaptations, I'm actually enjoying it, because it's also going in places that even I wouldn't have thought about them doing story-wise. So to see how they're going to bring this into the episode to make it different from the books or similar to the books, but then level it up, that's kind of weird, because I didn't expect them to have a giant model, penis for an actor to walk into to shoot, and I'm like, who thinks of that? But again, it works because of the
What was
show.
your reaction when you saw it? Don't say what your reaction was. Show us. Like, how did you react to it when you saw it?
Why do you want to know so bad, JJ?
Well,
I want to see what your face was like.
JJ's got that lighting going on.
Yeah.
I think it's just.
I got
think it's,
It is
yeah,
Pride Month.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
you could.
I look
you
at it
could
like this.
insult
It's
me
just one of
more
those
by
things
saying I
where
had a
it's like-
rainbow in the back.
Guys,
I
come
wasn't-
on. We still got a few
I
more
was
days of
looking at
Pride
it-
Month. Keep it.
Yeah, I was
keep
looking at it
simple.
as insulting. I was like, it's just one of those things where everybody has their own thing. That's fine. I don't care. So that's also why I'm interested in seeing what they do with the episode, because every super has a different power. So what are they going to do? That's all. Anyways, let's just start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into it. Here we
Let's
go.
get it.
Guys, full reaction is available on Patreon. In all likelihood, this is probably going to be the only way you're going to be able to get our purest reaction at this point, because people have already messaged me. Like, I'm getting messages every 5 minutes saying now, they're like, Aka, you won't be able to put like even 1 minute of the show on YouTube. It's that crazy. Yeah,
Where if
make
they
sure you
did that
guys
on
check out the
purpose.
Patreon. It's very simple. We will have a screen cap of something you guys can follow with the timer on it. The audio is muted, so you just play us in the background, and then you play it on your computer or TV or whatever. It'll be like 4 of the boys watching the show with you. The Herogasm. That's what you want. We brought them all.
Heroes
Yeah.
United.
Yeah. You just, you know, ladies and men, you know, we don't discriminate. We just put yourself right in the
Nope.
middle here, and you'll get us from all sides in stereo. Your latest reaction to Herogasm finally starts now.
Oh god.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
Really? This is so messed up.
Damn, I'm surprised you learned it that quick.
Right.
He actually looks worried.
Understand.
Yeah, he
You're
looks scared.
hesitating.
And he looked at
Why
Black
did you
Noir,
choose
yeah.
encounters? I mean, the two were like
And Black Noir.
That's because Black Noir was on the team.
Right?
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haberman will
Payback.
message if you got-
It feels like a team is back.
I'm really glad to have you with me on this one, pal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh.
Huh.
Tracker?
Yeah, tracker.
Oh shit. There you are.
I just like, thank you.
God, it's gotta suck to work here.
Who is he? He's the new you.
Oh, he
No
doesn't
one's
know
the
who
new
he is.
me, pal.
No.
He wouldn't.
Of
Yeah.
course not. He wouldn't know.
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course.
Why him? And I'll help you with this Homelander.
Damn.
I'm so worried about both of them now because of the
Yeah.
radiation poisoning. I could barely focus on the other story.
I'm not too worried about Butcher because I could see him taking more temporary V
Yeah.
to
Aw.
help counter it, but Huey wouldn't.
Oh.
Oh.
I
She
want
thinks
to
he
see it.
left because of the kids.
Wow, rainbow,
Rainbow
pops.
pops.
Yeah, rainbow pops.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't have a strength.
This ain't for Soldier Boy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look,
He's pissed.
I'm pissed at those guys.
Oh, she's
We
em-
have to keep our heads on.
Why? You know, when white folks get mad, y'all motherfuckers go berserk, but I gotta turn the other cheek.
Yep.
Fuck
When
the
they go
High
low,
Road,
we go high.
fuck Butcher, and fuck Huey.
We're all we've got.
Well, good point, Starlight.
It's up to us.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, kind of surprised that they didn't introduce
That's obvious.
Herogasm immediately. What the fuck?
He's blue screened on there. That's so funny.
Terribly blue
The
screen.
root of his roots.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
God.
sample.
Oh god.
Persecuting Blue Hawk will only make things worse. This is a time for healing.
I don't give a shit.
A time
I
for
thought we got
healing.
rid of the Nazis around here.
Yeah.
What rejects racism and Nazism unequivocally.
Damn,
Okay.
H.A.'s
Now,
Here
we
comes
talk about this later.
360 into a hero.
Justice. You want justice?
Yeah.
Oh!
I
Oh
spent
shit.
over you did not give a shit about all the collateral you caused then.
There
Now
you
all
go.
of a sudden You care.
Oh shit,
What
Ashley!
happened to you?
Yep.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Ashley.
Oh shit!
Okay, Ashley.
Going after his whole team, including Noir.
Because
Producers,
Noir
that
probably
means
had
we know he's
something to
probably
do with it.
next.
Damn.
Wouldn't be
Twins,
surprised.
TNT, to the closest. Vermont.
That was amazing.
I'm still trying to figure out her angle.
I had the whole thing.
She's trying to control
I
him.
think she has a superpower.
She's trying to control.
Yeah.
She's trying to.
Well,
No,
I know
think
she.
has,
No,
like, a
she's still.
superpower that she's like
No,
controlling. him or
she's still
something?
working for the
Like
religious
pheromones?
cult.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
good for
she's
the church.
working for
Yeah.
the cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
hoping the
Deep
Deep loses
is
his
so
powers.
different. Like
But
he has confidence
he's-
now and shit.
Not
No, he
really.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
I mean,
confidence.
he didn't
still has to
seem
be told what
scared
to
with
do.
Homelander there.
All right, hold on. Speaking of cycles, here we go.
Party ways. A dirty, shriveled, anemic little party you that still mules for approval and love and a mommy and a daddy and a boom.
Wow.
Look at me, Ty.
Deep.
Tiger.
Look at me. Clean. Like marble.
That's beautiful. They took that shit straight out the comics and improved it.
Yeah.
Would rather die
What the
than be
fuck?
Soviet slave.
Ah.
Oh Jesus.
What the fuck?
Really?
Oh, they're like the Wonder Twins.
Fucking twins.
Hey, what's up, Deep?
There it is.
So this is
Art
Herogasm.
DC's been waiting for.
Oh boy.
Oh
Aww.
shit.
Hey there.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Hey, lady.
Hey, baby.
Oh, shit.
The mayor can say.
They know when someone's telling them facts, and they know when the media is lying to them. There is no problem. It is
Fake news.
safe to go out, period. We're done here.
Sounds familiar.
Amateur. The next report you're going to be doing is inside my fucking asshole, you piece.
All right, Ashley.
You know what? I'm a little slammed right now.
Oh, come on. 10 minutes won't kill you.
Oh shit.
From the psycho who blew up Congress.
Look, most of those guys passed around deep fakes of me on the house floor blowing Bin Laden, so I'm not exactly overwhelmed
Wow.
with sympathy.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I can protect you from Homelander. You'll finally be team captain for real. And in return, you help me goose my numbers. I can
That's all?
finally get my education reform bill passed. We can make things better, Andy.
Damn, they really made her like AOC.
So, either pop my head or get the hell out.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Wow, Starlight. Okay. I mean, what she was offering her
lightened up.
wasn't that good anyway, so
I don't think she's gonna pop her head or even try.
nah.
She should.
She's not part of what happened.
Oh no. Wow, he's gonna
I
have
don't even
to.
have audio.
Oh, he's gonna have to
First
choose.
You have to choose.
Yep, yep,
Oh,
exactly. And he's naked.
I will kill you too.
I think the female's powers are gonna come back.
Oh.
Because he was framed. That's what the answer was. Woo!
She can still fight.
Oh shit. There we go. Fuck, he's going to
Jesus.
town.
Jesus Christ. Oh!
Oh.
Ah!
Right here.
Oh,
He's done.
from
He's gonna
Shit.
bleed
he's
out.
gonna bleed out quick.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
Shit.
She had to do what she had to do, man.
Not over though.
Why do I not
Where
trust
did
this?
where
Boy's gonna come back. He's gonna kill my family.
what a fucking pussy. I'm just joking.
Too.
Look at the fucking Indian tear going down him too.
JJ needs to go take 14 weeks of sensitivity training.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's at a safe distance.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
he's back. He's back.
Oh my god.
His tongue is just, yeah, he just gobbles that vagina right up. Nom, 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 nom.
I bet you his dick's gonna get cut off this episode.
Yeah.
Here we
Now
go.
I
Too
think
many
we got
people are
well.
feeling, and holy shit.
Is this?
What?
Is
He
his
was
dick
on
on fire?
He's just walking around with a
Is that his
flaming
real
dick.
fucking sex
Oh, it's
workers
Sub-Zero.
getting back?
Ah, fucking.
Oh,
No,
he's
it's a
already.
different guy.
That's no. He did get let out actually. Yeah.
Fucking jacket.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, that ain't hygienic.
What'd they say? What kills?
Oh.
Pick it up, you yummy brown bear! What the fuck?
Oh. He's gonna be naked.
Soldier boy? Nah, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be naked.
Oh no. Now Huey's gonna get in trouble because it's gonna look like he's partaking in this shit.
So
say-
DC, where does your cameo come?
She's gonna think that he's there doing it, but
yeah,
he's not.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, he's in there doing some
Is he
fishy.
Oh my god.
He's
Is that the
fucking.
deed?
He's definitely fucking an animal.
Yep.
An octopus.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. This is gonna
What
be
did I tell
rough.
you?
It's not what
Yeah.
it looks like.
Oh my god.
Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Why would you, this octopus
the
was sick.
fuck?
Why would you ask?
Homelander is gonna love this.
No, wait, please, stop. No.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Oh shit!
You never apologized for Robin. You just get away with everything, don't you? Just running past all the broken people you leave behind.
Damn, that's just what Ashley said. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody that you love get hurt like that.
And now Huey doesn't even know what to do because he wasn't expecting that. He wanted to fight. Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
You have to go.
Time for some radiation.
I think
Teleport
he's
out.
gonna drain in though.
Now she's
Right.
nude
Oh
too.
no, she's naked.
Oh
Nice!
shit! Oh, Starlight's
I
bomb!
saved you, Annie. Be the strong one. You always have to be so much stronger than me.
Wow.
What a
That's
soy
what
boy beta cuck.
the TNT smile time. Why does that fit so perfectly? Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What did he think was gonna happen?
He thought it was gonna knock him out because it worked last time on the surveillance tape. He's immune to it now.
You killed my family.
You'll have to be more specific.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, which one?
Boy,
Oh my god, are you an idiot?
no him.
Oh,
He's usually
fuck.
stronger than Butcher.
Yeah, he knows what's
He
going
normally
on.
would be though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come off it. What you gonna
Hmm.
It was Noir's idea.
Oh.
At the bottom, he gave you to the Russians. Please. Noir.
Yeah, they're lying.
I'm wondering.
Noir wouldn't take a shit
Right.
without Vots.
Vots, yep.
Why are they playing? Somebody's playing this
fuck.
Russian song that no one's ever heard.
Oh, so that's his trigger. That's his trigger.
Oh no. Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh shit.
Ah!
Oh,
Whoa!
he just killed everyone. There goes Herogasm.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Damn.
Jesus.
Shit.
Whoa! Yo, your heart, bro, your heart.
Yeah.
Kill him? He just killed himself.
But then is he gonna die too?
Oh
I think he'll be
no!
okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe not.
Yeah, you're just as fucking guilty, A-Train.
Yeah, but his
But I hope he
character's
doesn't go
gonna have
with a
to.
fucking heart attack. though. I
But
wanna
this is
see him
this
have,
is
like,
this is his
similar
pendants.
badass
Yeah,
death.
this.
You're the only one that was nearly as strong as me. Buddy, you think you look strong? You're wearing a cape. That's what you fucking know.
Damn.
I'm the upgrade.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's on!
Let's go.
Nice.
Hit him.
Oi.
Nice.
Oh, damn!
Watch his. Yeah, there you go. It hit him too.
Yep. It hurt him
Let's
too.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
I powers too, motherfucker. Hold on.
Yo!
For 1 second. No!
Yo!
Get behind. Fuck! Don't.
Oh.
But I think
There you go, JJ.
Butcher just got saved.
Hey, Huey!
Naked.
Everybody's teaming up here. Let's go. Yo!
Okay.
Yo, this is happening. Hit him. Hit him.
So that,
Shit. Shit.
yeah, Soldier Boy, take your time.
No matter how much we try to run, we cannot escape our whole lives, huh?
This is somewhat of a reflection of Huey as well. It was never the V. And Butcher also talked about that previously.
Yeah,
It
like
just
every
makes you-
last one of the characters so far, it's like you see who they
Right.
really are.
Well, no, it just extends who they really are.
Ugh,
Oh shit.
he's gonna get
What's
dressed.
your
in
He
man
got
gonna
he
say
got worked. Bruising and everything. First time for anything.
Yeah, there's fear in those eyes.
He's gonna regret that.
Nice.
Oh
You think
no! I think
she's
she's
gonna
gonna.
Like a video.
I think she's gonna
Maybe.
confess everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Shit.
Most heroes don't care about
Vought lied and people died.
They only
Stupid.
care about their image, and
Dude, 10 million people.
Yeah.
Homelander is the
Yeah.
worst of them.
She's got some great interaction. Oh shit! She just
Yeah.
outed.
People.
Oh, look at her fucking.
He's done
Here it's
something to
going.
Maeve. My name
Annie?
is Annie January. And I
21
fucking-
Oh shit!
Damn.
Wow.
Maeve? No? Ah.
Oh
Oh.
All right, guys. So there you have it. That is Herogasm. Not exactly what I was expecting, but in my mind, it worked out exactly. It worked out better than what I was thinking. So, Herogasm, somewhat of a throwaway situation in the comic books. I think there was something else that was escalating more in the background, but if anything, Herogasm in the comics was what led up to eventually Billy Butcher, if I recall correctly. Billy Butcher on his one-man quest to end Homelander, thanks to Black Noir. So, but that was told in a completely different story outside of Herogasm. Nevertheless, what did you guys think about it?
I liked it. I liked the episode.
Yeah.
I thought it was heavy enough to keep you involved and paying attention to things going on in the background, because a lot of focus on shows tends to be just foreground. But and that's before even getting to Vermont. But then even after getting to Vermont, trying to figure out what people's powers and stuff like that are as things are going on is secondary, interesting. But watching MM come to grips with what had happened in his childhood, dealing with childhood PTSD. Huey, same thing. Butcher, not as much, because I expect the same from Butcher, and he kind of got what he wanted but failed. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect him in the next episode, where Homelander always sees himself as a god, which is why he surrounds himself by statues of different deities and all that kind of stuff. But him failing and killing off all of them, I think, is one of those where
Oh my god!
failing to kill those to kill off Huey, Butcher, and Soldier Boy, I think is going to mess with him. He's either going to snap completely, or he's going to start questioning himself and maybe kind of try and take a turn. I'm not sure.
Not just that, but fleeing
But
for
Black
the
Noir's-
first time,
Yeah.
running away.
Running
That's
away for the
big
first time.
yeah.
Black Noir, well, actually, not really the first time. He left the
It
people
parodied
on the
Stormfront too. It's the
airplane.
same thing.
Black Noir is the one that I'm like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
You know, he took the
He-
chip out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to think that he's just hiding. I want to say that he's doing like he did in previous episodes, where he was standing in the background watching things go on to make a tactical plan on how to either take one or both of them out.
I think there is some
I got new
legitimacy.
theories. I think
Mm.
Black Noir is a clone of
Homelander.
Gus. Or no, not Homelander.
Yeah,
In this
Stan.
version, I
yeah,
think
it's Homelander.
Edgar. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
you that actually, to jump on that, JJ.
Right.
No, indeed, very possible that they, just like Captain America and the first Captain America, the Black Captain America, they were experimenting on black folks before they, perfected the serum. Who's to say that they were experimenting on black folks in some sort of cloning situation before they perfected it and then created John, or as we know, Homelander? That's not a bad theory. Not a bad theory. Possibly. So it was Soldier Boy. Maybe what happened was it was Black Noir first, then it was Soldier Boy. Then they went a different direction and then completely made Homelander. That could be a theory.
But technically, it was Stormfront first.
I was gonna say too. Yeah, Stormfront has to be included into that.
First.
Okay, Stormfront, then Black Noir, then Soldier Boy, and then they perfected it with Homelander. Yeah.
Well,
By taking out all.
I think Soldier Boy was first, and then Black Noir.
Here's the question though that I have.
Soldier Boy is older.
Why is Butcher's serum almost very similar to Homelander? Like, he took the hit from Homelander, survived, and he has the laser beams just like Homelander, and he has super strength.
I think
What?
not just plot, but also looking at it, he's becoming what he hates, and what better way to do that than to emulate what he hates, which is Homelander.
Or I don't think it's that he's emulating what he hates, because the venom the serum. Hold on. The serum brings out your powers, right? Like that's why Dewey can teleport, right? It brings out the powers you already have in you. So he has a similar power to Homelander, but it has nothing to do with like his feelings.
I would say that it just enhances your genetic coding. Yeah.
I would say that I kind of disagree with you a little bit, because I would say
what point?
He's so obsessed with Homelander that he manifested his powers, because he's so obsessed, and he wants, his goal is to beat Homelander. So the only way to beat Homelander is to become Homelander. And my theory is, let me finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on the second point with Huey is essentially a coward in a way. He likes to run. The quickest way to get anywhere is to teleport. Right. So his obsession is getting away from danger.
Now, if it's a matter of what you're trying to say, JJ, where it's an innate gene within us, and the only reason it gets unlocked is because of the V, then in that case, that would be what's going on with Homelander and Huey. Now, if you really want to mess with your viewers and do something different from the books, you can say that Homelander and Butcher have shared DNA. But the reason why Butcher doesn't have any powers is because his father was against that happening to his child, so they separated. I'm not saying twins, I don't mean that, but maybe they share someone within their family gene, and that's what happened. Now he has the V, and he gives the power of Homelander. If you really want to change it up, I don't think they'll do that, but I could see if they wanted to do that, that works too.
That's what I originally thought, but Tyrone, you had good points. I kind of agree with your theory now, because if you think of Huey as kind of like a scared little bitch, like he is being, then it kind of fits. Nightcrawler.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I did really like that interaction with Huey, like his turnaround time and just him being so honest and admitting that at first it didn't bother him, but it really does now. The deeper he gets into it, the more it was bothersome. And then Starlight also pointed out, it was like at first she thought it was the V, but Huey, even when A-Train deeply apologized, Huey could not accept that. He just liked it because he was shot up and he was
Did he really though?
No, what? I think with Huey hitting A-Train, I think it was a culmination of what happened with his girlfriend. Everything else that has happened where A-Train basically turned an eye or he gave someone up, like Supersonic, and Huey was, outside of just accepting it, he was angry. So that was just anger that built up, and he lashed out, because now I can actually physically show you how I feel, because anytime I say something, no one takes me serious. So
but in general, he was looking for a fight, because he was looking for it. That's when he popped on his pink coat, and was like, "You never said sorry." Like, you're bringing that up now? Like, come on now.
That was his Tony Stark moment. Tony Stark fighting against Captain America, Winter Soldier, because of things that happened to his parents. Same thing. It was basically like, even though he understands what's going on, he's still angry. That's still there. He can't just forget it. So all that built up, it came out, and it's like, I want to fight you because of what you did. So whether it's not a matter of being right or wrong, it's just like, this has to happen because I have to get it out of my system. And the only way I can get it out of my system now is to let it out physically. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that that's the way to solve problems, but that's how I took that scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, do you forgive A-Train now?
Huh?
Do I forgive A-Train?
For
no,
what?
But I don't
think
he's
they're
dead.
trying to like show
I
him
don't
good
think
now, right?
Well, he's trying.
Not
he's
really.
Trying to,
yeah, I think they're just trying to balance him out, and they're trying to get him full circle, so to speak, because he can't run most of the time, and I think they did a really good job of doing that because Ashley put it. He was like, "Look, you only care about yourself." That's what the black guy with no dick said, like the first or second episode of the season. You know, it's only because it affects you that now you want justice, and then he realized that, and that's why one of the reasons that led him to actually sincerely apologize to Huey because of everything going on.
And I'm kind of like, I didn't.
No, that was definitely sincerely.
Kind of felt bad, but I didn't feel it as much. I was kind of like,
no, he definitely
I realized I'm a piece of shit, so I'm just gonna say it. Because at first he wasn't gonna say it, right? And then he was like, oh, okay, you know what?
No, the realization is because of what Ashley was telling him, and then it's like because finally. he was upset. His brother is comatose or paralyzed from the neck down. He lost his girlfriend, and everything Ashley said was a good reminder to A-Train of like, oh shit, this was all me. You got to remember, first season he was blaming Huey. He said that Huey killed Popclaw, and Huey was like, "What? I didn't kill you. He's like, and then finally when he came to that acceptance, he's like, "You're right. I killed Popclaw. He had a heart attack right then and there, and that's how the fight ended with him and Starlight and Huey." So him coming to that realization was just him like, look, like I'm not saying that he's still
basically him accepting his wrongs.
Yes, and then
he
also
goes and he kills the
no,
other
but
member,
that's completely different. He's just channeling. He's channeling the same thing because if you in his apology he said, "No, you're right. I'm sorry. There's no way. Nobody should ever have to lose somebody close to them." And that's him thinking about Popclaw, his brother, and he realizes that it was his mistake as well. Doing that. So him going off and killing the thing was him just still trying to make things right. In another way,
because that guy basically is the reason for his brother being the way he is. But not just that, hundreds of other people within the black community being injured.
No, I meant the other member of the 7 that he killed. He ratted out. That's what I was talking
about. And he felt bad about
that. Fuck, I'm not defending that guy at all.
Okay.
He's doing that. Yeah. He did that because it's like, I have to pick the lesser of the two evils, and it's like, if I am the closer I am to Homelander, the safer I am. Because
but that doesn't justify you killing an innocent. That's what I'm saying.
You're misunderstanding. It's not about justifying killing an innocent person. It's him being selfish and thinking about himself. That's why in this episode, when Ashley gives him that speech, he really realizes, I have been the absolute worst person because of my actions, and I need to look inward to fix this stuff. And the only way to do that is to start by apologizing. So he had to accept his faults, and he apologized to
Wouldn't you start by putting yourself in, like getting arrested for murder?
Well, he can't do that
because that would bust the entire court. Yeah, Vought already covered it up.
Who's gonna arrest him? Yeah, who's gonna arrest him? There's no one.
No, because Vought has.
I know for sure. I was saying that like as a joke, but
no. But Vought has written off everything that they do to cover, obviously, because they're assets. Whether or not what they do is good or bad doesn't matter. That's Vaught's job. Now, him accepting his faults and apologizing to Huey was basically his character's way of understanding and turning a corner, but also for the viewer to understand that his character is actually trying to find little ways to make amends for what they did. Does it make up for it?
For sure, I get that.
That character is trying to do something different from what they have been doing. Killing Blue Hawk was just a bonus because he's a horrible person. Does that make him better for killing him? No, but he's like, look, this person needs to be taken out since Vought's not going to do their job. So,
and in theory, one other thing you can look at it is the way this is the first
killing himself off.
Well, this is the first time we've seen A-Train run, like really run now since he got the diagnosis that like the next time I run, it may kill me. And so I think he also thought about that. He's like, look, you know what? If I die, that's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay because at least I'm taking this motherfucker out with me. So you know.
Yeah, my thing was just like they're trying to paint him as a redemption and a hero.
No,
and it's like wow.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that.
But
what we're saying is that
scene like that.
But
I redemption. I'm a better guy, and I killed
not really.
But
you can apologize as much as you want to, and no one can tell you you can't apologize. But you can't expect people to forgive you and accept your apology.
But
so really, he's only doing it for himself.
I also see where but I also see where JJ is coming from in that sense of what the way they were kind of setting it up, because they're making A-Train look less evil and less like a dick now. Very similar to with the last season with the Deep when he was entering the religious situation. They made him seem like, okay, he's just a less dickhead now, but he's still a dickhead, but he's just a less one, because now we're supposed to kind of feel for him a little bit because he's caught in this problem. And we see that a lot with a lot of the lower level people of the everybody outside of Homelander. Even you can even argue with Homelander, they occasionally play him off and as you're supposed to feel bad for him.
Not as bad,
when he had Ryan and he was taking care of Ryan, you know, that was they tried to paint him off as like, oh, okay, maybe he's not so bad. Okay, he just murdered somebody. Never mind.
I forget who said it, either Tyrone or DC, but was like
a closure.
One of you guys said it, and you were like, oh, he's bipolar now. And I was like, oh, fuck. If they do that, that's another thing where you're like, oh, Homelander's bipolar. Okay, he's handicapped. That's why he does. You know what I mean? Like
that is so we can talk about that scene really quick, because I thought that was interesting. That was the first time finally that if I remember the first time they've really made it known that there's somewhat kind of two personalities. There's John, and then there's the Homelander, and now we're seeing it in the comics. They hinted at it, but they only had it to a point where it was like his self-affirmation. He would stare in the mirror and be like, I can do whatever I want, you are strong, you're an amazing person, like that. They took it to a whole nother level in the TV show version. I don't know if they're gonna make it like Moon Knight, very similar to Moon Knight.
I don't think they'll do that, but I think they'll, you know, anytime you look at these type of heroes and occasionally villains, they always have at least two personas. The face that they show the public, and then their true face. And in this case, he's been showing it's not boring, it's realistic. You know, it's the same thing.
It's realistic.
It's very realistic, because when you have a police officer that's in uniform, that's their work face, right? And then when they're off duty, it's a different face because they're not on duty. But for
we're talking personality.
When it comes to Homelander, he's been working nonstop. He's only known as Homelander. No matter what he does, he's constantly in the same uniform. He's constantly in the public eye. For better or for worse, doesn't matter. He's always that same personality as it is. Then when we see him talking to himself like that, and it's a bit softer, it's because it's his true self. He's been showing a fake version of himself to the audience since the first season. This season is the one where we start to see that personality and that mold start to crack and see his true personality, and other things come out. Him talking to himself is just a mirror of that.
And or you could also argue that for the first time we saw his inner child as well. Because remember, he's a test tube baby, like he literally, and that's why we sometimes would see that real weak face when Edgar would talk to him. He's like, you're not a god, you're just bad product, and you just see him break, dude. And
he looks like a broken child.
Like that's kind of like,
he also broke when mommy gave him his milk too, right?
That's a good point too. There's his that's his real personality, because it's the only one that he's ever really had, was being a test tube baby.
I would argue that I also think his real personality is the one we see now. Like DC said, he was being fake the whole time. Now he's being real. But in we can't really compare that to a multiple personality, because if you look at Instagram, everyone's being kind of fake.
Now,
everyone's hiding behind.
I agree with you. The only thing is like you could argue, because there was one line that Mira Homelander said was like, "Hey, remember when I got us out of those times during the something?" And he's like, "That was me. I can get you out of here, and we're gonna go ahead and." So I believe it's more of a representation of a self affirmation. Just self-affirmation and him just talking to himself. Like, I talk to myself all the time, and I'm like, okay, Akka, we got to do this. Let's do it like that. So I can kind of get that. It's just kind of just not necessarily two direct personalities, but just more two type of ways you handle things and whatever. So
I think so. Sure. I see that. Yeah, like didn't he say like did he say like the bad room or the bad? Right.
Bad didn't I get to? That was me. I got us out of the bad room like that. So it might be kind of like Sybil as well.
So that's why he was younger and got in trouble. It's basically timeout.
Yeah.
Okay, what's Tyrone?
Stranger Things style.
I feel like how sometimes you have kids who are like abused, like they have parents that put them in the closet or lock them in a freaking box or something. So they kind of make like a personality or kind of like something to latch onto. And I think that mirror image is whatever he latched on to protect himself.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
The only person he can trust is himself.
Yeah. So this is like
I mean, look at the way he was even like clinging to Starlight. Just that I think that was his true person. He was like, look, I'm really glad. Yeah, he's like, I'm really glad you're here. He actually really meant that because he needs somebody. He needs some sort of pairing.
He feels like he needs someone.
Yeah, he needs anybody like that.
He needs that reassurance because
that's part of the sympathy for him too, is because he has no friends. He has no love life, right? He's all alone. He's a fucking incel. He's literally an incel, pretty much. He's like a 4chan incel right now.
See. Do you guys
all the 4chan?
I guess the last one is: Do you think Kimiko is going to get her powers back down the line somehow, some way?
I feel like
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I feel like she might be blocking her powers. Even though it sounds ridiculous, she might be blocking her powers.
You got to
because of
performance
of her guilt.
situation.
Because of her guilt, and she feels bad having to kill all those people.
She's pulling a Spider-Man.
Now that she accepts, like, it wasn't the V, it was me. I have this in me. It doesn't make you a bad person, but
or maybe the powers being wiped is temporary.
Yeah, probably.
I hope it's permanent. I hope her and
I think I agree with Tyrone. I think it's actually more of a mental thing. Maybe in the beginning it did take away her powers, but in the fact that
her body was healing,
right, but she mentally convinced herself that she's lost her powers at this point. So now the powers are basically gone, but there will, like, I had really thought when she was getting her ass handed to her, they were gonna awaken again like that because
that would have been cool.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, Frenchie may end up getting powers and then she doesn't. And they
I hope not.
That would.
I'm predicting they all will. I'm predicting that they all will eventually.
You think so?
I hope they're done with the given fucking powers with the bot. Like, I hope fucking what's his name, Homelander catches on. He's like, oh, okay, there's no way he had the powers. He got the bot, and then Homelander goes, smashes it all, and he's like, now what, bitches?
It's crazy. This is the first time we've actually seen Homelander bruised. Like, actually.
I know, right?
That's crazy, dude. Like,
both physically and emotionally.
Yeah. That's gonna fuck with him.
So what's gonna come first? So is he gonna have a mental breakdown, or is he gonna think about this and be like, how the fuck did they have powers?
With two more seasons to go, I don't think he's gonna have a breakdown, because Homelander having the breakdown, that's pretty much it for the show afterwards. Like, there's no, like, otherwise he just becomes
unless someone else takes over.
Right, but
for example, here's a really crazy way I'm gonna bring this, but if you were Homelander, what would you do now? For me, I would be like, can't do this solo, need a team.
He has a team, technically.
And I don't have one.
Well, honestly, I
mean, he knows now. Yeah. Like, he doesn't have a team. And Starlight fucked him over, so.
Yeah. Well, honestly.
True.
Honestly, I think that Vought is going to cover it up still.
I would think Homelander would become a villain, flat out villain. You know what? I don't give a fuck about any of you. I'm killing you all.
But again, like once that happens, that's in game for the entire story.
And not just
it
that,
is,
that would be too soon and too quick. I think that if anything, he'd get help from at least one person. And the reason I don't say it's the Deep because, well, Deep really isn't that pivotal.
Right. Everybody else has left him, and Black Noir left him.
Shit on Aquaman here.
The one that can pop people's heads.
The Congresswoman.
Rebecca?
AOC. I just call her AOC.
I can see him maybe trying to team with her, especially now that Starlight has outed him, and that Starlight told her she can go do whatever she wants to. I could see those two maybe potentially doing a visual and behind the scenes kind of cleanup.
Hold on.
They can trust, not being the people that have been around so far. Maybe Ashley's there, but looking for other people that they can control and use to potentially take out Butcher and his team, because as it stands, everybody is against them.
But I said, what would you do if you were Homelander?
What I just explained.
Yeah, I would say my thing is, because I'm in charge of Vault, what I would do is I would paint Starlight as the villain. Like she's actually the villain. She's working with the supervillain the whole time, and she's just trying to cover for the supervillain. So I think that's what Vought is going to push, because she's the only one saying it, and she went against Vought. So
that's true.
It's like she's actually the supervillain. You know, she's with him, and somehow
they also expose Huey as well. Yeah.
Trump Biden kind of thing.
Or not even that, just also exposing more like Ivana or Ivanka, the daughter, and the Jewish lawyer, like that, where they're kind of in on it. They're accomplices like that. You know, because also Huey, they got dirt on Huey as well. You know, there's a lot that they can be doing.
Also, you know what? I bet you they're gonna do with the Herogasm for the explanation. They're gonna say it's a Jeffrey Epstein island.
Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad idea.
That would be good fucking writing.
No, it's actually
because why was she there?
Right, I am a little disappointed with the way they kind of the way they handled it was very, very different than the comic version. But now that you mention it, it was more like an Epstein Island, like, because you know, it just looked like a regular. To me, it kind of looked like a normal orgy, which is kind of weird to say. But
people, you know, it's like
and they not the fact and no, you make a good point. The fact that they also made it was all C-listers. It wasn't like the A-listers and B-listers like the comic was portraying. Like this was just looked like a coke party basically.
And didn't they say that they hired hookers as well?
Possibly, yeah. I don't know, but
and if they did, then they could be like, oh, they were all underage.
Right. I see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I do wish they did it on a bigger sort of level, but oh well.
Me too. Well. It was kind of.
And they could just be like, why was Starlight there? No.
Right.
What
exactly.
was she doing there?
Exactly.
No.
That part was a little.
Is she
weird,
really so clean? Is she really so?
Right. Exactly. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Like that, they can turn it around on her and be like, well, why were you at Herogasm anyways? It's like, that's a good one.
Or trying to stop Homelander.
Needs to hire me.
That's a good. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up here. 2 more episodes in for the boys. Let's see how they. You know, this is definitely a story about Billy and Homelander kind of at odds, but trying to outdo each other each way. We'll see how this wraps up. You know, now Huey and Starlight are kind of on the fritz right now, taking a break. They're taking a break.
Or do you think it cleared the air for them to actually have a better understanding of each other? Not necessarily they have to stay together, but do you think it gave them a better understanding?
I think they had a better.
You accept that I don't need your help.
Huey had
we're done.
Huey had its now. Huey has Starlight now has a better understanding of Huey, and I think through that Huey understands himself better now. But there's still some factors are going to have to come in for them to resolve and try to understand each other to continue in a relationship afterwards. So
last question for the room. What do you think of the relationship dynamic now for MM and the Butcher? Do you think that they've gotten it out of their system and they can work together, or MM's completely done with them.
That's a tough one.
I
hope they can get over it.
Is now going to split into almost like saying two groups with Starlight.
I
MM.
totally think they're no, they're totally different. Yeah, they're totally like Team Iron Man, Team Captain America type of deal. Like one's trying to go the moral way, the other one is the immoral path, and that's what the whole split was at the end. So
so I think eventually,
right?
Yeah, I think eventually they will come back together, but I don't think it's going to be the same. I think something's going to happen. Something's going to have to happen to make them want to come together. And I
think someone in the group is going to die. Okay. I don't want to think that die, or something bad's going to happen to one of the members. I don't know why I get this feeling, because everybody has survived.
Typical.
Everybody survived a little too unscathed, minus Kimiko.
I hope it's Frenchie.
I mean, the real thing is, like, I'm really wondering who. Whoops. Okay. I'm wondering who. Yeah, see, Vaught is getting it to us right now. The only thing I was gonna throw out there is like who set up the assassination attempt, or who set up. I want to say Winter Soldier, but the whole Russian thing. Was it the Russians? Were they playing the whole freight train music, so to speak, or what? Like who killed? Who was? Remember? So that's the whole thing. Is it the church? Right, was it the church? Was it Edgar? Probably because it was a hit piece. Because if I remember, MM's grandfather or father was writing hit pieces and trying to expose them for what they really were. So that might have been a hit piece as well. What? So
yeah. You know what? I think what's her name? The CIA lady. I forget her name.
Head Popper.
No, the CIA lady. They're
Mallory.
Mallory.
No,
Mallory.
Friend. Yeah, Mallory.
I feel like because Mallory, it was Mallory who sent them there, right? So I feel like that she's playing like she knew that Soldier Boy was there, and she knew that if they go there that they would release him. And I think that
always a white woman.
Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? Like I'm still thinking it was Black Noir that actually did set up Soldier Boy.
It's someone because why are they playing that song, that Russian song that no one is going to listen to? And I was like, why is it suddenly like it played when they need when he was in that center, they played that song so he'll go crazy.
Right. Why of all places would you be playing a Russian song, specifically that Russian song at Herogasm? That's a good point too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I said with Russian, I was like, why do you keep playing this song that no one knows?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But it's a song that makes him explode then, right?
Yeah, it's a song that kind of triggers.
Right, because if it was just Russian in general, that'd be crazy.
It triggers not so much explosion, it triggers his brainwashing.
Right.
That's why
it's like Winter Soldier, basically.
Ultimate power, he has no memory of it.
So that probably means that he probably had another trigger when he killed like MM's family.
Previous to the Russian programming. That's a good point. That's actually a good point. Yeah, because he got the Russian programming was after he got captured allegedly, but him killing MM's family. Well, that happened
one
before.
Thing that's really crazy though.
Right.
He mentioned that he blacked out and didn't know what happened. He blacked out for like 10 minutes and didn't know what happened, and that he's not a bad person. He would never hurt people like that. So he had no recollection of that happening. And the same thing happened during Herogasm right after he exploded. It's like, hey, what happened?
But the question we're wondering is him killing MM's family happened happened before the Russian situation.
He was
unless he was captured and then sent out and brought
over.
Right. Yeah. Captured. Tested tested them out in poor areas and then brought them back. Who knows? Yeah, because Martian Manhunter, MM wouldn't have even been born around that time. Yeah,
so it was the 80s. It was the 80s.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So when it happened, because when he did that,
unless MM is like 40 something. Yeah. So.
So it happened and then he was sent.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Yeah, that's who knows? Yeah. Go ahead, JJ. I want to wrap this up. Go ahead.
I'll say it after.
No, on video, right?
Well, okay. I'll say it then. Have you watched Stranger Things as well?
Oh, never mind. All right. Anyways, guys.
No, it is connected. It is
okay.
connected.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But have you watched it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's all in Russia.
Yeah.
Russia bad guys.
Yeah.
This again, we got a bunch of Russia. I'm just saying, it's a lot of propaganda, is it not?
What?
Do you feel that?
No.
What?
I just think it's
You
the
don't feel
timing
it all?
because at the time.
Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah, no, dealing with the 80s and Cold War and all that kind of stuff. We had a lot of things that are going on, and one of the
no, that's just Russia making it convenient by making a
things
comeback.
That happen within the U.S. and Russia. That's all it is.
All right, guys, good to have you. I miss these conversations, kind of. The editing's gonna be crazy. Guys, make sure you check out JJ. He's doing his comedy stuff and all that other good stuff. Make sure you check out Tyrone every once in a while on his Instagram and things like that. And DC Sun, you can't see him, but make sure you check out that black and white. He's around, and
he
of course,
went to the Herogasm party.
There you go. Yeah, he's already pumping it up right now. And of course, he's usually to my right weekly for the other videos. So yeah. We'll talk to you guys on the next episode. Maybe we'll try to get together again for the season finale and see what's up. Yeah. All right. Take care, you guys. And thank you so much. Full Reaction is on Patreon.
Thank you.
Peace.